What are the scouts saying about Bronny?
Well, they wanted to reserve judgment until they saw him. They did see he was listed as 6'1", and they did see he had a 40.5 vert. But I was like, what would you do right now before he goes and plays? What would you do? And they said, we wouldn't draft him. Both of them said they would not draft him. He's a poor man's Davion Mitchell. He is not an NBA prospect, in my opinion. Not my words, words of two veteran NBA scouts.
Do you like the comp? Because Davion Mitchell's what he said.
He said a poor man's Davion.
But still.
Davion Mitchell was a lottery pick, okay?
Yeah.
And he's a very good defensive player.
Poor man's Davion Mitchell.
But overall, when you're LeBron James' son,
Bronny James, the son of the great LeBron James. Yes, the great LeBron James, who I rank as a top 5 to 10 player of all time. Because the Bronsexuals get violent, that was not a knock on LB, because being ranked in the top 10 of any all-time list is a compliment. Anyway, I would like to give Bronny some man support, and that man support is that the media loves to build people up and tear them down, i.e. Kyrie Irving. However, unlike the media's successful track record of doing this, the media tactics didn't work on Kyrie, because you could tell he was raised by a real father, not a so-called father, but a real father. That said, Bronny, 90% will advise you to move a certain way based off their estrogen and emotions. Every once in a while, you will have so-called men, not real men, but so-called men give you solid advice, but most of the time they will advise you based off their emotions. Therefore, I encourage you to cultivate your ability to critique yourself constructively. Continue to enhance your strengths and improve your weaknesses. The one thing I do know that you are a strong dude because you suffered cardiac arrest, and in a few months you were back in school. One last thing, I understand and empathize with why your father is publicly involved in your basketball career. LeBron James' father was never involved in his life, and LB started playing basketball at 9 years old. This means Anthony McLennan wasn't even part of LeBron's elementary basketball career. Enough said.
At the end of the day, right, we're talking about Bronny, and my thing is, I want him to write his own book.
LeBron James' son, and that is a legitimate storyline that one of the greatest of all times has a son trying to play in the NBA at the same time.
And you have to give Bronny credit for actually trying to say the right thing, and showing up in the right places, and at the end of the day.
And by the way, I like seeing LeBron in the stands as a proud dad. I like that. That's a great example for fatherhood.
He's the #1 scorer in NBA history.
What does that have to do with his son being at the draft
Scottie Pippen's kid was playing on the Lakers.
We didn't shine the light on Scottie Pippen's son like this. We can't move the goalposts and feel like we go do it when it's convenient for us.
When we talk about this, y'all, this is a guy who's given his life to the game, LeBron James. And if the byproduct is that Bronny gets a little bit of a nod, maybe that's okay.
What would that mean to you if you two ended up being on the same team? Obviously, it's been talked about for a long time.
You know, it's. I don't think I would just, like, when I get there, I don't think it would just be like me and my dad. Like, I would, you know, I would be happy about getting to the league instead of me thinking about playing with my dad. But that's like not my mindset right now at all. I'm just trying to put in the work and see where it takes me from there.